Pompeii and Herculaneum are the two towns in Italy that were affected the most by the volcanic explosion of Mount Vesuvius. This explosion happened in 79 AD and buried both cities under layers of volcanic ash. This ash helped preserve these towns and everything in them. 1,600 years later, both Pompeii and Herculaneum were discovered by Spanish engineer Roque Joaquin de Alcubierre. The discovery happened in 1738 when Alcubierre and his team were digging wells and tunnels. So what do we know about this destructive volcano? The eruption of Mount Vesuvius occurred in 79 AD, one day after the festival of the Roman god of fire, Vulcanalia, on August 24th. The volcano is a stratovolcano, also known as a composite volcano, meaning it was built by layers of hardened lava, volcanic ash, and other volcanic materials. The large cone on Mount Vesuvius is made up of various materials and nicknamed humpback. This volcano is located in the Gulf of Naples, Italy. It lies 5.6 miles from Naples and is still active, making it one of today's most dangerous volcanoes. The evidence of Mount Vesuvius erupting comes from a surviving letter by Pliny the Younger to Tacitus. Pliny the Younger was a lawyer and an author of many other letters that dealt with civil matters. Tacitus was a historian and senator of the Roman Empire. Younger wrote in a letter to Tacitus describing the explosion of Mount Vesuvius and Pliny the Elder, Pliny the Younger's uncle. Elder was a philosopher of nature and a commander of the Roman Empire. Both Younger and Elder served witness to the eruption and risked their lives trying to save citizens. Elder died and Younger went to live till 113 AD. The volcano Mount Vesuvius is one of the three volcanoes that make up the companion volcanic arc. During the eruption of 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius ejected stones, ash, and fumes at the height of 33 kilometers and lava at 1.5 million tons per second. This volcano also released thermal energy 100,000 times the Hiroshima bombing. About 16,000 lives were lost in 79 AD, letting Mount Vesuvius cause death to civilization to the two Roman towns, Pompeii and Herculaneum. Greek mythology says that this destructive volcano came about when Greek hero Hercules vomited fire while wandering the countryside. The eruption of 79 AD was not the only time Mount Vesuvius exploded. The last known eruption of Mount Vesuvius was in 1944 and about 24 times before that. On April 7, 1906, the volcano erupted and there were over 100 deaths. The 1908 Summer Olympics were supposed to be held in Italy, but canceled because of the explosion of 1906. Also, in March 1944, Mount Vesuvius erupted again, destroying villages of San Giorgio a Cremano. There has been no recent activity from the volcano since. But what was Pompeii before it became ancient ruins? The ancient Roman town Pompeii was the first to be discovered. Before Mount Vesuvius exploded, Pompeii was founded in the 6th or 7th century BC by the Osci. These Italic people sat in the middle of the Romans and another Italic group from the south, named the Samnites. The name Pompeii has an Osci word, pomp, that suggests that the town was settled by a family or group. The Osci were later defeated in a single battle against Rome. Only the memories of Osci survive in the literature of Pompeii. A Roman colony formed in 80 BC, and the population grew to about 11,000 people. The town developed a complex water system, an amphitheater, a gymnasium, and a trading port. While all of these buildings and structures became developed, it was known as the Augustan period. Pompeii had many wineries outside the town, along with fruitful land to grow crops and raise animals. Pompeii is most famous for its art style. The frescoes, which are paintings on lime plaster, were preserved very well because of the ash from the eruption of Mount Vesuvius. These frescoes were found to be erotic and too sexual for today's world, but are still shown in a secret collection at the University of Naples. This famous city gets around 2.5 million tourists per year for over 250 years. For this much history and culture, who wouldn't want to go? So what about Herculaneum? The Roman town of Herculaneum was the second city to be discovered. The eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD destroyed the town to what it is today, but the town was alive and well founded by the Samnite tribes, an Italic group from the south in the 6th century BC. Later, the Greeks took control and named the city Herculaneum, which connected to Greek origin by the Greek hero Hercules. He was believed to be the creator of Mount Vesuvius. The Samnites took back their city in the 4th century BC, but in 89 BC, the Romans had invaded and stayed in power. Herculaneum was used as a trading post to the Gulf of Naples. Because of the trading post, bringing goods to and from, Herculaneum became wealthier than Pompeii. Herculaneum contained extreme houses and little space for certain buildings, such as the Central Thermae, which is a bathhouse, and the House of Argus, a reception room. This town does not get as many visitors and tourists today, but still plays a major role in Roman history. So what remains of the two towns? Both towns, Pompeii and Herculaneum, were buried by layers of volcanic ash. When the ash fell, it was as if time in 79 AD froze. People with extreme facial expressions, furniture from houses, and even animals had been stuck in ash and preserved. The artifacts, both towns, are presented at the Naples National Archaeological Museum. In 1981, Dr. Giuseppe Maggi discovered more than 55 skeletons in the beach on Herculaneum inside of 6 boat chambers. With some more digging, a total of 300 skeletons were uncovered on the beach of Herculaneum. Researchers believe that the people were trying to escape. Some managed to, but others were killed instantly by intense heat. The group of skeletons found includes nicknamed Ring Lady. She's a skeleton who was discovered with multiple rings on her fingers. In Pompeii, casts were made from filling in the body of the ash figure with plaster for better visual. But in Herculaneum, the shape of the bodies found could not be preserved because of the vaporization of flesh. The casts of skeletons can be seen at the Museum of Anthropology in Naples. In this video, you and your classmates learned the volcanic explosion of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD, about the ancient Roman towns Pompeii and Herculaneum, what remains of the two Roman towns after Mount Vesuvius. Altogether, we hope you learned about Roman history provided in this video. Thank you for watching.